Namaste and Jai Sri Krishna to all of my universal brothers and sisters and family members and friends and relatives. You're all my family. May the Lord Krishna bless you. In today's episode, I'll be talking to you about the Varna Ashram Dharam. I understand that this may be very controversial in some parts of India, but let me assure you that there is no such thing as a Varna Ashram Dharam according to birth. Never is, was, nor there ever will be. I too was born in a Brahmin family. My mother and father are both Brahmins, and their mothers and fathers all Brahmins. But I have to accept this matter the very truthful way, that the four castes of Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras are created by the qualities and the activities of a human being. Now, let's look at the Purushukta in the Rig Veda. It says, Brahmano Mugavasi Bahuru Rijanivrita Vaishya Urujo Jayata Gwam Shudru Utpato Jayata. There is a reference in the division of Hindu society into four classes. It describes that there are the Brahmins who came out of the face of the Lord. The creator, Kshatriya, came out of his arms. Vaishyas, merchants, came out of his thighs, and Shudras from his feet. But if you read the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it says this division is according to Guna and Karma, which highly says Guna means quality and Karma means kind of work determines the caste of a person. It says Chatur Varnam Maya Srishti Guno Karam Vibhagasha. This is supported by Lord Shri Krishna in the Gita. I am not saying this, the Gita is saying this. Alright? There are three qualities or gunas. A person who is sattvic, predominantly sattvic, is a Brahman. A person who is predominantly sattvic, yet has some rajasic qualities, is a Kshatriya. A person who has rajasic and tamasic qualities, a combination of these two, is a Vaishya. And of course, a person who has tamasic qualities are a Shudra. And now, before I go further, I want to explain to you what is Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. Sattvic is in the mode of goodness. Rajasic is passion and ignorance. Combination of passion and ignorance. And Tamasic is complete stupidity and ignorance. Now, Sattvic is represented by the color white. Rajas is represented by the color red. Tamas is black. It is not the color of one's skin, but the color, the temperament of the mind. The mind. These three qualities are found in men in various proportions. We all have that. The four castes are within you. Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishya, and Shudras are all within you. Alright? Look at the society around you. Those who use their mind, those who are thinkers and philosophers and priests and philanthropists and are wise people, they are Brahmins. Policemen, police officials, senators, politicians, policemen, lawyers, those are the Kshatriyas. Those are the administrators, those are the arms, those are the Kshatriyas. And businessmen, merchants, look around you, everywhere, North America, South America, everywhere. Those are merchants, businessmen, business tycoon, those are the Vaishyas. And those who have very limited knowledge are, unfortunately, the Shudras. It is everywhere, there is no mention of birth. Do you say that you have to be born in a doctor's family to be a doctor? No! You don't say that. Do you say that you have to be born in a lawyer's family to be a lawyer? No, you don't say that. And you should never say that. And let me just give you a little bit of history about the caste system by birth. You know, during the time of Kali Yuga, the priest class in India took political power and took advantage of all the Vedas, the Shastra, Upanishads, all the Dhammapadas, all the Purans, Itihas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, etc., all of the Purans. And they declared, and they wrote on there that you have to be born in a Brahmin family. I mean, they took complete advantage of all the scriptures, and that's why India is so corrupted today. You have to be honest. If you are a Brahmana and looking at this video, I too have been born in a Brahmin family, but I have to accept this matter in the truthful way. Read Gita chapter 4 verse 13 and chapter 18 verse 41, what Lord Krishna says. Lord Krishna says, by your qualities and activities you are a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And in Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 18 and 41 it says, by your qualities, activities and your inner-born nature, the nature that you are born with, you are a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra. In both of those references, there is no mention of birth. You know, Brahmins are, once again, wise persons, thinkers. They are priests, ministers, philosophies, who guide kings and rulers. And some, you know, unfortunately, Rajas is predominant. They are Kshatriyas, they are warriors, men of actions, as I explained, lawyers, doctors. Also, they can fight with enemies or invaders and defend the country. In some, Tamas and Rajasic is predominant. They are Vaishyas or traders, merchants. They do business and agricultures and amass wealth for the society. Shudras are the servants. None of these qualities is highly developed in them. You know, they do like menial work, menial labor. They're not very intelligent, and you find them everywhere. Do you want to know the true meaning of a word Shudra? The true meaning of a Shudra is a person who is ignorant. Everyone, we are all born Shudras. If you read Manusmriti, it says black and white, Janmo Jayati Shudrata. Janmo Jayati Shudra Karmani Brahmano Tata Chatrina na Veshuna na Karmani na Sharis Shudrata. By birth, all human beings are Shudras. By birth. Every human being is a Shudra. But only by his or her actions does he become a Brahmana, Kshatriya, or Vaishya, or Shudra. But by birth, everyone is a Shudra. By birth. Janam se har vyakti Shudra hote hai. Right? I think I got some advantages in I think I got some something in my notes here. Okay, about Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. A Sattvic man is he who is pious and virtuous and leads the divine life. Is a Brahman, right? A Rajasic man has the qualities of Kshatriya. He is business. He is against the Kshatriya. Vaishya is Tamasic. Hitler and Mussolini were Kshatriyas. They were rulers. Ford was a Vaishya. Right? For example, there are those people who are born in a Brahmin family and are arrogant. They say, oh, I'm born in a Brahmin family. Oh, I have the right to do puja. I have the right to do this. But when you ask them, like, what are the qualities of the Brahmin? They completely ignore that. The qualities of a Brahmin are serenity. Alright? Self-restraint, austerity, purity, forgiveness, also uprightness, knowledge, and realization in the belief of God. That is a Brahmin. Right? Born of his own nature. His own nature. Right? Prowess, splendor, firmness, dexterity, not fleeing from battle, generosity, lordliness, rulership. Those are the qualities of a Kshatriya. Agriculture, cattle rearing, and trade, being business orientated are the natural qualities and tendencies of a Vaishya. And Shudras do menial work because they're not very intelligent. They don't have that much intelligence. Not very wise. But in none of these scriptures does it say that you have to be born in a Brahmin to be a Brahmin family. You have to be born in a Kshatriya to be a Kshatriya family. Vaishya, Shudra, etc., etc., etc. All of them say your qualities and your activities make up these forecasts. May Lord Krishna bless you. May Lord Krishna always be with you. May Lord Krishna always protect you. May Lord Krishna give you these two things, peace and happiness. I'd like to thank you very much for viewing my YouTube blogs. I don't take this for granted. I really want to help people and understand Hinduism and open up their minds a little bit. Thank you for viewing. Please email me, subscribe, ask questions in the comment section. My email is the description box at supremelordkrishna@yahoo.com. Please do not ask me anything that's controversial or anything that has to do with controversial issue like abortion, affirmative action, same-sex marriage, the death penalty, gay marriage, legalizing marijuana, or anything of that nature. May Lord Krishna bless you in all areas of your life. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Jai Shri Krishna.